Knew that was coming. All right. Yeah, I saw the command come through for the lowrider. So all right, so hopefully we should have the YouTube streams back up and going here. Awesome. Thank you, Chelsea. Ugh. GTR is trying to make my monster go flat. Holy shit, Miss Britt has like 30 more of those mascots than I do. That's craziest. Craziness. DOS, think of the follow. How much is the setup? It was $61,000. Do you ever drink a beverage and drive in the rig? Drew, yes, that is the only drinking and driving I will do. So, and it is a fantastic example. I mean, even when I'm not, I don't drive like this normally, I promise. It's a fantastic example as to why you do not drink and drive. So, for sure. Make your age, yo. Do exclamation cars, and you'll be able to see my cars. Actually, I'm gonna BRB for a second, guys. I'll be right back. Actually, after the car things go, so. All right, we're back. What's up, Ruckaman? Sorry, was that bad timing? Oh, there it is. Ah. Is that Notch? Give it the follow. Appreciate that. That one car guy gets a follow. I should do a tally on how many times you answer that question. I know. Well, here's the thing. Specifically on TikTok, if I put the price of it on the screen, the TikTok moronic AI thinks that I'm asking for that money, and they will ban me for violating their community guidelines. So their AI is so dumb. So let's see. Oh, my TVs are going to turn off in 1 minute. Yesterday you answered it 5 times when I answer it at least 100 times a day when I go live, at least. Not afraid to spill your drink? No. I mean, I have before, but that's why I took a big old swig out of it. So I have a little bit of wiggle room. So okay, so there, it's down there. Where is it? Where is it? No. Somewhere around here. Ah! Oh, it's on. Damn it, it's on. I hate the ones that are on the roof. How much is this at? 61,000. Does this work with any game that has wheel support? Not any game, Ruben. It has to actually have telemetry support output with a caveat. I can hack some games and extract the physics data out of it, but as a general rule, that's a very involved process. So if you're here long enough, you'll start hearing Nish in your dream. 61K. Yeah, no shit. Sorry, guys. Did you do all this yourself? Yes. How much of a pain? It actually wasn't all that bad because I've been building them for 8 years, so I'm pretty used to it now. But what game is that? Forza Horizon 6. Just gonna finish my drink here, and then we'll get back on the road. What a great simulator have. Congratulations. Greeting from Uruguay. Wow. I appreciate you tuning in from Uruguay. That is very cool. Are some of the commands not listed? Very possibly, Rocket Man. Most of them are, but some I kind of purposefully it's going slow, it's going to kick in. There we go. Now we're kicked in. Some of them I kind of keep as a little bit of an Easter egg because they're the potential for trolling. That's 2000 is pretty great. So yeah. What sector activity does this affect? I don't know what you mean, GPT. Did we can a system or something in stores? I mean, you can buy the pistons, the actuators, but you don't want to spend the amount of money that this guy wants for these actuators, because after he got popular, because I was throwing a bunch of business his way, he decided to more than double his price, and I can no longer recommend them to people. So, but you can buy actuators. These are nothing special. I mean, they're all right. Jamie, thank you for the sub. Thank you, Mess. Appreciate that. No, it's okay. I know what you say, but I mean like yours, and I think I'm going to do one. Yeah, I mean, I can just let you know they are 450 millimeter stroke with 500 millimeter per second speed, 750 watt servos with a 10 millimeter pitch ball screw. Ugh. Hey, got the board. How are you even driving? I got a rig with an R12, and either the car tries to break my arms or it feels sluggish as hell. Mine just worked, Mess. I've got the R25. And I mean, sometimes it tries to break my fingers. What's up, Curtis? Welcome back. I did actually pretty severely hurt my hand. It was not with Forza. It was with BeamNG Drive, though. So, Forza has tried, for sure. Thank you, Curtis. That's always so nice and relaxing when the lights turn off. Is there a way that you can smooth out the movement of the car? Yeah, absolutely. There are filters, and I could turn them up. So, like, if I'll show you, actually. I'll just kind of do it to an extreme example. So if I turn up this all the way, or turn this up all the way. How do they move so fast? Are they hydraulic? They are electric servos. So with that turned up, see how little it moves now? So I'm not bouncing, I'm not bumping, I'm not really doing anything. So you know, it's pretty boring. You don't really feel much of anything. It's super sluggish. Thank you, mid-roller. can't keep this damn thing straight. So, yeah. So it allows you. Holy cow, those are bright. The setting does look good, kind of. But honestly, I'll deal with the bumps. So, have you ever got motion sickness? No, Shane. Thankfully not. Hey, Double R. Has been a while. How you been? Need to make sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was at 900 degrees on my wheel. Yeah, it feels way better. Hickron, thank you for the follow. What's the cable management look like? Yeah, we don't talk about that. Double R, thank you for the heart me. Double R, yeah, I have a whole new streaming PC, which includes 256 gigabytes of DDR5 and an RTX Pro 5000, 72 gigabyte video card. The video card was $7,500. The memory was $4,000, so that was $11,500 alone. Then it was about $1,200 for the CPU and motherboard, and then another $2,000 for the 32 terabytes total drive space that I have in the streaming PC now. So, yeah, no, buying RAM in this market hurt a lot, but I'm like, you know what? Let's get done, be done with it. So, how much did all this cost? $61,000. HBM, thank you for the follow. Yeah. Please don't be on a roof. Thankfully, it's not. Okay. Holy cow, that's green. What graphics card? I've got a 5090 in the gaming PC and an RTX Pro 5000, along with an RTX 4090 in the streaming PC. It still hurts, Double R. What happens if you crash? I die. It's really sad. You said your wife has a rig. How much was hers? I think we're sitting around 10 or 11,000 into hers. It's a 4-poster. Uses a kit from E-Racing Labs, which is $2,500. So much more affordable setup, but it's also way less violent than this, but it is a 3 DOF, not a 6 DOF. And it's based on a kind of a Frankenstein version of a Track Racer TR160 and a Track Racer Alpine TRX cockpit. Triple 43s. That's why I got the new video card for her, or for this PC, because I gave her one of the 4090s and put it in her rig gaming PC. Let me get the Viper for my birthday as a present. Yeah, that would be a hell of a present. Animus Spot, thank you for the sub. Curtis is clearly enjoying. All right, that one's on top of the roof. All right. There it is. Do you have Moza Pit House? I do. Yo, man, my Yesco can't reach more than 84 miles an hour. I don't think they nerfed it that bad, Toby. You were used to driving just the semi-trucks, now you're whipping the... Yeah, oh yeah, no. No, I was doing BeamNG Drive for quite a while, and... but yeah, I'm... Ow. Trying... All right, so there is another jump. What we're gonna do... how much does setup cost? 61,000. How do you have Forza telemetry configured with UDP port and listening port? I have it coming out of the game at port 8000. I've got it going into Moza Pit House 8000, then forwarding to my Niche Motion software. Bro's got no skills. You've got no manners. What type of rig do you have? This is a custom built rig.
Through this region from top to bottom.
Oh, hell yeah. Did I get another region? Skill point. Cool. What size monitors? They are triple 42-inch OLED TVs. Getting those guys way. I said 60, yes, 61,000, Ruben. You play iRacing? No, I do not. I do not like iRacing anymore. How much cost total? 61,000. Did you program it yourself to get the movement, excuse me, the movements to match the game? No, the game outputs data and my software just consumes that data and translates it to the motion rig. Thank you, Curtis. What, you spent the same amount of money on a sim rig I spent on my real life car? Your real car must be a Ferrari. No. I would never own a Ferrari because Ferraris are actually hunks of shit, and they are Ferrari's a major asshole if you ever want to do anything fun to your car, and I don't like to have cars that are typical, and so they would probably send me a cease and desist, and so yeah, I would never own a Ferrari for purely that purpose. They talk about how it damages their brand, but the legal action that they take against their owners damages the brand more than any You know, anything that Dead Mouse or anybody that's going to do to their Ferraris could ever do. Toby, think of the follow. And codename, think of the follow. Agreed, they're shit. That's why I drive a Toyota Chaser. Yeah. My real life cars, if you want to see them, are if you do the exclamation cars command, you'll see my real life cars, and they are not Ferraris. Ah. Call you Flower. Think of the follow. How much does it cost to build? You don't need to spam it, my guy. You can just ask it once. $61,000. 5-star Fanatic. Think of the follow. Vrench. Think of the follow. It's raining. It's getting slick. XX King, think of the follow. What do you do for work? You have some crazy cars. I don't work anymore. I was in IT for 25 years. Sold my business about a year and a half ago, and I now no longer have to work. Already got the e-tron. Where is it? Is it right here? It is right here. Please don't be on a roof. There it is. How long can you play before you feel sick? Lyle, you know, I've played for, 12, 13 hours, and more or less I have a headache. I don't really necessarily feel sick. Are those Govee lights? They are. Those are very good, very good eye. Gabriel, Bagus, Holo, Basher, Sparko. Thank you guys for the subs. VW Beetle. Please help you? Please help you with what? Big Stick, thank you for the follow. Remind me, what is the command to see the cars? Exclamation cars, Big Stick. At this point, just get a real car. Do exclamation cars madness. You'll see that I don't need any more cars. Foxtrot Whiskey. Think of the follow. All right, so... Stefan or Steven, thank you for the follow. Todak, Henry J, thank you for the follows. Any advice for the younger generation work-wise? If you're going to do something, put your all into it. Don't half-ass. Don't show up just for a paycheck, because your boss will see it. It is extremely noticeable when you do that. And it is also noticeable when you show up and you take pride in your work. So whatever you do, it doesn't matter whether you're bussing tables or... Holy shit. Tack just subscribed on Twitch. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Welcome. Thank you so much. How are we enjoying the game? I'm enjoying it a lot. But yeah, so basically, whatever you do it well. You will be noticed, and you will go places. Do not do it just to get a paycheck. And I ran a business for 15 years, and you can tell which people show up because they take pride in their work, and which ones that show up just because they want a paycheck. So, are those OLED? They are. Crystal, thank you for the follow. Joji, Kadam, and Scotland, I think it was. Kadam, Scotland, yes. Thank you guys for the subs. Curved monitors or ultra wide are not better. No. I don't like curved. I've had them. Don't care for them. What's your... I told you, Robert, the UDP listening port is at 8,000. The forwarding port, you can set it to whatever you want. Mine's set to 4123, but you set it to whatever you want. I've been in IT for professionally 25 years, total 30 years, and it doesn't matter. As long as it doesn't conflict with some other port, just pick a number. What's your favorite driving sim so far? BeamNG Drive. Are you prior service? No, actually, 901. The Navy threw me out for being an albino. So I did enlist. I get out in the Navy. Got a 96 or 97 on my ASVAB. Almost aced it, but was going in to be possibly a nuke. They found out I was an albino and they sent me home. So it was a disqualifier. What other hobbies do I have? Not a lot. So I'm kind of a basic bitch. Nope. Hello? There we go. It is so hard. I've not been able to get a single one of these that are up on a roof. What's the favorite? And Forza Horizon. I like the GR86 that I have, but I have a soft spot for R35 Black Edition. Saya. Thank you for the follow. It's mostly brain rot now, yeah. What a sim setup that's crazy. Does it feel real? Real as I can get it. I overshot it, didn't I? Talk you troll. Thank you for the follow. Son of a bitch. Oh, me too. I mean, I'd love to have my Cybertruck in the game. But that would trigger probably... Did I get it? No, I did not get it. Use SUV. I mean... Nope. Got to. Sawyer. Oh, okay. All right, Sawyer. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. How much does setup cost? 61,000. What are the monitors? 42-inch OLED. They are. They are 42-inch OLEDs.
Thanks for the follow.
Let's try the Raptor. Kill Souls 4. Thank you for the follow. Does your Moza work well with on the Forza games? Yeah, it works perfectly.
Thanks for the
Lachkowski and we'll call it Hervium. Think of the follows, guys. I lost my bearing. There it is. What the cost to build this? 61,000. Probably working a job. Yes. If it was a how do I afford it? Yes, it was from working a job. I don't work anymore, Gunner. Yeah, it is 61,000 US. Oh, you got a Model S Plaid? Very cool. 2K, think of the follow.
watch the motion rig go.
Nope. I think I overshot it that time. All right, we're gonna do this. I hate driving in third person, and so please don't curse me for doing so. Oh, thank you for the follow. There it is. Ugh. Landed it. Juvie, Rermo, Manuel. Thank you guys for the subs, guys. What's your top game to play on this? BeamNG Drive is my favorite game. Can you drive like this in real life? I mean, you could, but that's why I do it here. Are the anchors going to need to be replaced? You see how they're holding on for dear life, Jared? They're bent over, and yeah, they are not doing well. Thank you, Mark. Okay, so what are we doing now? Zane, thank you for the follow.
In 400 yards.
Yeah, it does flight sim. It does any kind of sim I can throw at it. Quite frankly. Just because I'm not doing flight sim today doesn't mean that I can't do flight sim ever. OG Panda and Siam Orico, thank you for the follows, guys.
In 400 yards.
How old am I? I'm old. I am 49.
Turn right.
Jaiko, Angel of Death, thank you for the follows, guys. What Forza am I playing? 14. How much does the setup cost? 61,000.
You have arrived at your
But no, it's Forza 6, guys. Yeah, Dyer, that I had to puss out and go into third person mode, but yeah, at least I got it. Ow. Chelsea might divorce me. I'm driving around in a Ford. Light sim on full motion. Yep. I'm gonna pull the fire rig, or pull that rig on a firm. What? That's fair, Chelsea. How many cars do you have? Cool setup. How many cars do I have? 390. Snipey, thank you for the follow. This be cool as hell in the armored core. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't work with those. Superficial details, Juan Diego Monterosa. Thank you guys for the subs. And the other one, I can't pronounce that, but thank you for the sub. Does the Simrig feel realistic? It does. Blake. Think of the follow. Ow. Tip for the roof boards: find the long run up and a ditch. Yeah. No, I know that, Zanes. I'm just really bad at, because I hate to do third person, and it's really hard to kind of get everything going. Talkie Troll, thank you for the heart me. Ow. Appreciate it. Ass munch. Where do you get something like this? I made this. So you can get motion rigs. Ow. Ow. Thank you, Snipey. Not a very good driver, are you? You're not a very nice person, are you? My guy driving in a video game is not a reflection of one's real life skill. So, but kindness can be demonstrated in and out of games. Nope. You low-key should say, you know, 52, I really don't want to deal with the owning a business again. Been there, done that. And the litigious society we live in today, someone would do something stupid on this and they would sue me for it, because then it would somehow be my fault, because I facilitated them being dumb. And I know for a fact that would happen quickly. Yeah, because that's the main reason. And I only know this because I ran a promotional products business for 15 years, and people sued us all the time for stupid shit. So it's just really unfortunate. Kind of ruins it for a lot of people, but dude, if you don't mind me asking, how much does a rig like this cost? $61,000. Did you build it from scratch? I did. The actuators are pretty huge. Ellie Tiozu, thank you for the follows, guys. Do you think it's worth farming money AFK to enjoy the game? You can. I mean, I haven't. I know you can do like the TR Gang. Thank you for the follow over on Kick. Appreciate it. I know you can do like the Goliath AFK. It's like $1 million an hour if you get like a credit boost. Tacoma. But I haven't done that. If you end up getting some you know, some decent wheel spins, you know, you can sell some cars on the auction house, which is what I did. Also I got some pretty bitchin' wheel spins. I got several $250,000 J-Man, thank you for the follow. Ow. Do you ever use VR? Yeah, I did prior to me streaming. Just not after I started streaming. I've always had triple screens on the rig, but yeah, whenever I could, I would do VR. This is such a cool flex, dude. I'm back on my PC now. Very cool, Grayson. Nice setup. Greetings from Poland. Thank you, Dyer. How'd you start getting rich? I'm not rich. My PC was 3K, just talking about a racing rig. Oh, that was responding to somebody. Sorry. There it is. Oh, we're so close. Where are we at now? 65 more Horizon points. Ow. Cool cars in real life, not gonna lie. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. They are fun. This is hands down the best setup I've ever seen. Well, thank you, J-Man. So dope. Thank you, Shy. Or Sly. Sorry, Slime. I bet the setup would be a pricey fix if it started malfunctioning. There's been one failure, and it was my own fault because of poor cable management. And it was $150 fix. That took me about an hour and a half. So when you build it yourself, fixes are really not that expensive. So how much RAM do you have? 64 gigabytes in the gaming PC, 256 gigabytes in the... I'm stuck. I'm stuck. 256 gigabytes in the streaming PC. What do you use for the rig? What did you use for the rig to move like that? The 6 actuators. Yeah, I have RAM. Don't. I also am armed to the teeth, so don't come robbing my house for the RAM. 61K on a setup isn't financially stable. That's living. I mean, yeah. I mean, I believe in, you know, enjoying what you do. So. Yes. Yeah, Chelsea, it was 2,500. Clean. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Almost. I think one more. Cool looking setup. Well, thank you, Ben. How much is setup roughly? I've never seen something like this. Shoddy, $61,000. Respect. Thank you for the follow. Clean. I like F1. Rexy Potamus. B Vectra and respect. Thank you guys all for the follows. I appreciate it. Love the moo. Yeah. That is for my wife. No, that sounded bad. She is very much not a cow. I mean, if she was a cow, I would be classified as a sick individual. But anyways, she has a tattoo of a UFO abducting a cow. And so I made that for her. Let's see. Should be right here. Ugh. Ow. It was. You know, she knows me by now that I'm going to say stupid shit like that. But I love her to pieces. She is the most beautiful creature I have laid my eyes on. And other things. And I'm very, very, very lucky. So, for real, it moves. What's moves? What's good, 3D or Frig? Jared, go to look up E-Racing Lab in Google, and you'll see 3DOF kit that you can buy for $2,500. Brother, how's it going? Sorry for asking, but how much for all this insane setup? That is the number one question I get, Frank. So, $61,000 for everything. Dylan, thank you for the sub. Tommy, thank you for the follow. What happens if the car flip? I die. It's really sad. So sad. All right, where are we at now? 45 more.
Thanks for the follow. We full send corner. Wheels on fire.
GT7 or Forza? Forza. I'm getting so tired of these damn boards, man. Ugh. Very cool, Jared. Yeah, that's what my wife has. It is a really good setup. So, wait, I thought there was a board over here. Oh no, it's behind me. Oops. What's the story of the little alien guy? That's also kind of for my wife. She likes aliens. And somebody suggested I get a bobblehead. It's not a very good bobblehead, admittedly, and I'm sorry about that. I wish it was better, but it's the only alien bobblehead that I could find. Marcus and user, thank you guys for the follows. Hello. There it is. So yeah, she likes aliens. I like her. I'd like for her to continue to pay attention to me, so I do things like that. Because I'm a pretty boring person, so. I was going to say she has a short attention span, but. Love you, Chelsea. You move with your setup? No, I don't. What the hell are you talking about, MB? I don't move. How much was the set? $61,000. There it is. Oh. Ah, finally. We got the last wristband event.
Your gold wristband is waiting. How about
I love you, Chelsea. You know that.
Alongside some special guests.
I'm asking, like, does the chair shake? It looks like you're moving. I'm not moving. I'm not sure. I'm just giving you shit, dude. Yeah, the chair moves. I'm just messing with you. It does move.
This, like the Invitational, is a rite of passage that all our legends must take.
It is a 6 degree of freedom motion platform, sometimes referred to as a steward platform. And it takes the game from the telemetry data from the game and transmits it to simulate the effects that your body undergoes in a vehicle. Easy. Think of the follow. How much is that compared to the flight sims? It'll do flight sims too, yeah. I'm about to finance an R34. I'd rather spend 50K on a real car. Yeah, I mean, I don't need any more cars, easy, but cool. R34s are nice. Serious. Thank you for the follow. Do you oil maintenance with your driving set? It actually doesn't require very much maintenance at all. I have done one disassemble maintenance job on it in 6 years. Cloud, thank you for the follow. But easy, I've got a twin turbo Dodge Viper. I've got a twin turbo Factory 5 GTM. Got a Tesla Cybertruck Cyber Beast.
I've heard some rumors about who will be joining us on track.
In 400 yards.
You know, that's, what are we, 900, 700, so 1600 plus 800. So that's about 2,500 horsepower worth of cars. And then I've got the Chevy Colorado, so 2,800 horsepower in cars. I don't need any more. Aged Red Rum, thank you for the follow. Cloud9, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, this having a rig like this is not instead of real cars. N2 and Anthony, thank you for the follows. It is so slick. It's raining.
Arrived at your destination.
Hallie, thank you for the follow. Wait, so where do we get it, or do we find them? What, the motion rig? You don't. It's one that I built. It's a one-off. Josh K, Zoo Miss Entertainment, and what was the other one? Shoot. Sorry, I missed the other one. Thank you guys for the subs. Emerson. Going crazy. Keep going. You're still going. Dude, you need to get that finger looked at. It's twitching. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the GG. You're awesomes. Appreciate that. Need to get that finger looked at.
Recalculating route.
Union Pay. Think of the follow. Go for a drift. Okay. Drift. Well, thank you, MB. I appreciate the sub. Okay, so you're an engineer. I am not, actually. I was in IT.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Sorry, I'm not very good, but
You have arrived at your destination.
well, easy. You just have a lot of complaints about it, don't you?
We're about to be legends, eh? What a feeling. We've reached the top. and there's so
I
much
think it's impressive that you can tell what I feel and what I've experienced in real life by watching it on TikTok. That is an amazing skill.
Hey, looking forward to your victory lap? Your gold wristbands are waiting for you on Legend Island. Any event we threw at you...
Thank you, Casper. Appreciate that. Welcome in.
Honestly, I never had any doubt you'd make it this far.
No, and you're entitled to your opinion. I disagree with it, but I'm also entitled to disagree. But
Anytime soon.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I mean,
Want to keep anyone waiting?
is it a real card? No. Is it an R34? No. Could I go buy an R34? Yes. Will I go buy an R34? Not until they're not $300,000 where I'm at. Is it like a real drifting card? No. I could go out in my twin turbo Viper and I could go drifting. Do I want to do that? No.
This has been quite
mean,
a journey, you two.
that doesn't take away from the fact that it's still fun.
Just enjoy the moment.
So
Joined by the ever-formidable Darius Split. Colorado Legend here for the victory lap. With a perfectly tuned Lambo from the side now, we're joined by Ashley Stewart, hailing from Horizon Europe.
third degree telepathy. Well, I mean that could be a skill. Imra and Chevy, thank you guys for the subs.
This thing just won't sit still. Till it's been hit that button, we go again.
Oh. All right, wait a minute. We're in a Lambo, aren't we?
Attention alien army, we do have a
Oh crap. We got Forsaken Wolf raiding. W raid. Thank you, Forsaken. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate that. How'd your stream go? Appreciate the raid.
And it's off-roading legend, Nakamoto Midori, riding alongside the former Horizon UK Festival Director, Kara Harrison. What a turnout! Thanks for the follow.
Cobble, thank you for the follow. Love the set. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that, Forsaken. What were you playing?
Then we haul that load. Feel the floor borrow. Hit that like, let the whole ring roll. Haley Jackson,
Must be nice to be rich. I wouldn't know.
final stretch to the bridge.
Ease Wheels, thank you for the follow. Oh, you were playing for it? Very cool. Yeah, that seems to be the new shiny toy. Everyone's, not everyone, but a lot of people are
You've worked hard for
playing for sure. But I just ended up getting the final wristband. So Sank at 22. Think of the follow. Appreciate the raid though. Those of you that just joining in, my name is Nish. I am a reasonably new streamer. Lack, Vam, IFK, ESPN, Rosario, Espen Rosario. Thank you for the follows, guys. Relatively new streamer. Started back in October. A lot of people ask what this is, so it is a 6-degree freedom motion rig, sometimes referred to as a steward platform. And obviously, if you guys came from a Forza 6 stream, you know where we're playing. But yeah, this is a rig that I designed and built myself. And thankfully it works with a lot of games. So it is a very beautiful game, Forsaken, for sure. Need for Speed does not output telemetry. I don't care what you say, you're a secret engineer. Well, maybe I've got the mind of an engineer aged, but yeah, I'm definitely not professionally trained as an engineer. So you gotta tune and try the Miata Forza. Lekavi, I actually have that, and it is bonkers in this rig for sure. Is that an ultra wide or 3 together? It is 3. Yeah, I can't find a tune for that Ferrari that I really like. So there we go. Gold wristband, finally. Does it work for Deem No Drive? Deem No Drive, Deem. You mean BeamNG Drive? Brian, Cedric, and Jevon, thank you for the subs, guys. Yes, it does work with BeamNG Drive. So yeah, I hate autocorrect. Hell yeah, we can get to the island now.
We raise the stakes with events
Hell yes.
for the best Horizon drivers.
I just used the first tune for the Ferrari. Yeah, that's fair. What do you think about Porsches? You know, the funny thing, Rocket, when I was younger, I always thought that I was going to own a Porsche. Never ended up
I give you Legend Island, more events.
owning one though. New car collected. Lamborghini Aventador LP 780-4. Nice. Can you try my RS6 Avant tune? Sure.
For the follow, we go race, trip, fly, don't stop.
Chico, thank you for the follow. But yeah, I like Porsches. Like I said, I always thought that I would own one, but I never ended up buying one.
Thanks for the follow.
It's a drift tune. Okay.
Great choice. I think you're going to be one to watch in this race, if you've got the endurance for it.
KJ, thank you for the follow.
The festival doesn't stop once you reach legend status. Really, you're only just getting started.
All right, hit me.
Festival playlist is brimming with fresh,
Super nice. Setup super nice. Have you thought about Microsoft Flight Sim? Yep, we've done it, James. I can do Microsoft Flight Sim, DCS, Elite Dangerous, all kinds of. Time to get a 992 GTR or GT2. Yeah. 255-695-045. Thanks, sir. Have you ever encountered Bowie knife? No, I've heard somebody named Bowie knife showed up in one of my lives. Actually, it was today's. Yeah, it was today's over on TikTok. I don't know if it was the actual one. I had to go look him up. I didn't realize. No, we can't do this wheel for drifting. So I don't know if it was actually him, but I did have to go look him up to see who people were talking about, and it's pretty entertaining what I actually came across.
In 100 yards, turn sharp left. Recalculating route. In 100 yards, turn left.
Seems underpowered for. Yeah, maybe this just isn't my normal kind of. Yeah, I've got a lot of understeer. Yeah, might have just have to get used to it. Yeah, I can't even power through those. Are you live on YouTube and Twitch too? Yes, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. Ow.
Turn around when it is safe to do
Tifa, thank you for the, you're awesome. I just made it and tried it on controller. Oh, yeah, controller tunes are way different than wheel tunes. Usually it's going to be some minor changes, like possibly like tire changes, and that might do it. I mean, I could... Yeah, I'm able to keep it going in a slide, but Hunter and it was that LJD. Think of the follows, guys. When you crash, does it jolt you forward? No, I go through the roof. Literally dream setup. I appreciate that, Ben. Your kids must love this. You know, they are not into it. Which is okay, but yeah. How's FH6 with the wheel? It's actually really good. Blake, think of the follow. Does it feel a little more annoying to be in a real car after that? No, not at all. Sometimes I drive a little too fast when I get in my real life vehicles, but Kevlam, I think it's follow.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Ah. Appreciate the follows, guys.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating.
Oh. Thought I was able to scoot by there. What you doing? We are gardening. What are you doing? Nope. The soup actually re-alived me so much. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Chelsea. Okay, so so happy to hear that. I've been waiting for Forza to be good. Well, Clippy, that comes with a caveat. Big Mac, thank you for the sub. Not everyone has had luck with wheels. I have not had any problem with mine, so but yeah, Big Mac, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it.
200 yards. Turn left.
Almost done. 100% road disco. Damn, Zaints. Nice. I like how you were like, oh, I'm not gonna watch, just dropping by to say hi so I don't spoil anything. And you passed me up with 100% road discovery. People say I play too much. Ow. Nope. Bog it down, bog it down. Yeah, so is Dragon. Yep. Well, Dragon did it like in one night. I don't know what kind of like Forrest Gump mode he went into. He just kept running, driving, and somehow got like all the damn roads like instantly. Dragon is like a weird cyborg. He never sleeps. You heard it here first. Starting a rumor. Dragon is a cyborg.
Platform self-destruction sequence initiated.
Ugh.
4,
All right, I need to pee.
1. Goodbye.
It's going very well, Noah. How are you doing? Are you using the buttons on the steering wheel? For some things, yeah. Like this is a camera. I think that one's reverse. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Dyer, I'm gonna go reverse hydrate. I'll be right back. Thank you, King. I appreciate that. I'll be back, guys.
Got the rich, shake it with this. Hey, tilt up, drop down, that switch. Roll, sway, surge, that kick, just it with the wall. When it hits, yeah, we got the rich, shake it with this. Let's go. RGB to rain that drip. So lit, LED storm, full blitz. Chat say thanks for the follow. When it hits. The follow, see it jumps up, we go full throttle. Drift that curve, feel it in your bones. Cat go wild when he snaps that curve. Thanks for the follow. On that field, then we haul that low. Bank that wing till the floor roll. Hit that light, let the whole rig roll. For the follow, nation the rig going full throttle. Thanks for the sub.
Void Aviation, thank you for the sub.
Lights go boom when we're crushing the run. Thanks for the sub.
I don't think the honk the horn works in this game, Hellcat. Sorry. Currently sitting at 52 of 57 achievements. Very cool. Matt, Dietrich, and Gopher Monkey, thank you guys for the follows. Jay Creek, also thank you for the follow. Do I get nausea after a while? I do not. This like sticker looks like the troll face out of the corner of my eye. I was like, all right, who's messing with me? Oh, wait. 911 Turbo. Ow. Do you ever get tired of playing? Of course. Do you ever play Gran Turismo? Not anymore. I played through it, Texas, and I got bored with it. So, what about $5,000, Miller? Yes, I do use Resize Raccoon. How much is the setup? $61,000. Thank you, Hellcat. All right, so let's go. Do I have this car yet? I think I have this car. Yeah, I do have this car. All right. I got sidetracked with the whole drifting thing. Sorry. Okay. Legend Island Trail.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Anyone ever tell you sound like Red Band from KT? I don't know who KT is. I don't know who Red Band is. So no. So that is a first. Did you say 61,000? I did. Hung Like Jesus. Yes, I did. Love the name, by the way. Have you tried Project Motor Racing? No, I have not. I held out until I saw the reviews, and then I never even decided to try it, Texas. I'm in here cussing at it right. Kill Tony. Still don't know who that is. Hung Like Jesus. Sorry. I'll have to look that up. Why monitors instead of VR? Because VR is not good for streaming. The rig already shakes too much, and VR is shaky, and people don't like the shakiness. So, because while I don't get motion sick, a lot of people can get motion sick just from watching VR. And that's obviously, if you want people to tune in, that's not good. So, but yeah, I mean, prior to my streaming, that's all I did was VR. X LeBoy, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. User, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Ah. Oh, mischief. Why do I keep going into the wrong gear? It's Bowie Knife 99. It's the second Bowie Knife 99 that's made his way in here. Not likely the real one. But thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How much you just set up? It's so sick. $61,000. S. Hasim, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. The fuck is that rig? How much does it cost? 61,000. It's a 6-degree freedom motion rig based on a Steward platform design that I designed and built from scratch. What do you do for a living? I don't work anymore, Rodney. I was in IT though for 25 years. Ruth, thank you for the follow. Feel like really, I mean, as close as I can get, Muhammad. Yeah. Or as my wife likes me to do. Ow. I just wish I could afford to use Logitech setup. I'm sure it'll come in time. Oh, it's the Goliath. Hell yeah, let's do the Goliath.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
What's between the monitors? Air? Or do you mean the, like the bezel delete kit? Sorry, I was looking at the mini-map. One day I'll have it in my room. Well, hopefully not this one. Because we're scrapping. Try to take this away from me.
You've arrived at your destination.
This should be good for chatting with you guys. Think you have a great... Well, thank you, Null. I appreciate that. Spending that much rig just to play... Actually, NSC, it was for Minecraft and Roblox. But then it was weird. I was like, dude, it works on Forza? So then I decided to play Forza. And I was like, dude, it works with like 36 other games? So I tried it with 36 other games, and sure shit, it worked. So yeah. You have to be the first to play Forza on a motion platform. One of the first 6 for sure. I'm trying, Rodney. Goliath was a bit underwhelming in the game, I feel like. Well, thanks for the spoiler, Nizzy. Jeez. How much time you put into creating an awesome setup? I've been building them for 8 years, gaming. Gaming giraffe. But this one took me about 3 weeks for the initial setup and then 2 weeks for some finishing touches, so 5 weeks total. Anyone have a video of hard crash? There's lots of videos of me hard crashing. Carlos, Rivera Panda, X De Bear, Amar Hafez, Keo, thank you guys for the subs. All right. We'll do the 787. I haven't tried this one yet. By the time I have that, you'll have a way better one. You know me well. Talon, thank you for the follow. What PC are you running under the hood? Or PCs? I have 2. I have a streaming PC and a gaming PC. The gaming PC is a 9950 X3D, 64 gigs of RAM, RTX 5090 video card. And the streaming PC is a 9950 X3D, 256 gigs of RAM, an RTX Pro 5000, 72 gigabyte, in addition to an RTX 4090 video cards, and 32 terabytes of drive space on the streaming PC. Callum, think of the follow. Good setup. Well, thank you, Emmanuel. Holy shit. All right. All right. All right. It's a little claustrophobic in this cab. Ow. All right. They're a little mean. A little impatient. Ow. Mother. I already know I'm not going to like this race. Have you played Car X Drift? No, they have anti-cheat built into that, and they don't output telemetry data, so I can't extract it, nor can I play it with the motion rig, so I wish they would. Noxar, thank you for the follow. I don't use my rewind button. All right. This motherfucker bumping me is pissing me off. Just pass me. I don't give a shit if I get first, but their fucking rear-ended me is getting old. You know what? We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. That's just going to piss me off. I hate the AI in this game. Holy shit, I hate the AI in this game.
Okay, Dan. I have set your route to the road race event.
How much for the set? $1 million. Dopes up. Thank you very much. Appreciate that, Mike. Why don't you rewind? Because I don't like rewinding. I would rather fail and just fail. I'll do the Goliath probably off stream. Because like I said, I'm just going to get angry. And you don't want to see me get angry.
In 100 yards, turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Is it? No, it's not $1 million. It's $61,000. Does not rewinding help you get better at the game? No. Well, I mean, it could, but I just don't like the rewind function. We'll do the Tacoma. You can shake the car left and right. It's follow you? Yep. It is a full motion rig. All 6 degrees of freedom. Do you ever play against real people? I will start doing so, Rocket. I wanted to get to this this island first. Chelsea, can you take care of him on vertical, please? J-Man, thank you for the super chat. I very much appreciate that, J-Man Roblox. Thanks for the tough content. I mean, I appreciate your kind words, but I would disagree about the content. It's amateur content, but yeah. Tyler, thank you. Monty Pythons, thank you for the follow. What other games do you play on the rig? Lots. I mean, pretty much all the racing games that output telemetry data. So we've got Assetto Corsa, we've got iRacing, we've got Le Mans Ultimate, we've got ACC, AC Evo, AC Rally. What else? All the dirt rally games, Richard Burns Rally, Microsoft Flight Sim, American Truck Sim, Farming Simulator, ow. Like, ow. You know what? Just for you guys, I'm going to use the rewind feature. Noka Streets. Thank you for the, son of a bitch. Thank you very much, Streets, for the follow. Fucking, why do they keep bumping me? I hate the AI in this fucking game. I hate it so much. So much. Enraged Postman. I'm enraged right now, Postman. Thank you for the sub, as well as Tyler Evans. Thank you guys for the subs. Kyle Bush, thank you for the follow. What the hell do you... I don't work anymore, Joe Casino. It does include the streaming equipment, yes. Chelsea is correct. Chelsea is my wife, guys, so... Holy shit, this is sick. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate that. Dobermans, thank you for the GG. Appreciate that. And the follow. How much for the whole setup? 61. Pavel says go, so we're just going to sit here because I don't take direction from people. So, how's everyone doing? No, you rock, Joe Casino. Okay, Paul said sorry. You still have the GTM? I do. The GTM is on a 4-post lift, sitting right above the... hey, Boosted. Welcome back, buddy. Thank you for the... Holy shit. All right. Boosted's got that weird twitch in his finger again. Major twitch in his finger. All right, for the cake slice, you're awesome. Shard of Hope, love you so much. The freestyle, it's corn, oranges, press start, let them cook, sling together, or sing together, sling together. Golden Boxing Gloves, Overreact, Finger Hard, Spinning Soccer, Divine Fingers, New York Cab, and Name Shout Out. And bravo. Thank you, Boosted. I appreciate that, buddy. I think I missed a few, but I appreciate it. Oh. What's your cockpit? I know there's a joke in there somewhere. I'm just not feeling very imaginative right now. It is a 6-degree freedom motion rig. I'm doing very well, Boosted. How are you doing? It is 6-degree freedom motion rig, sometimes referred to as a Stewart platform, designed and built by me. It's the third one I built. I also write the software. Pretty much kind of do everything. It's manual. He's shifting. Yeah, the only thing that I don't do that's semi not realistic is I do 6-speed here. I don't do reverse, so I do reverse via my paddle shifters. So, bro, how much does this cost you? $61,000. Set of 6. Well, thank you, Joy. Or, ow, joystick guru. Mission win now. Thank you for the follow. All right, we'll try it again.
Thanks for the sub. Take this rig, let's go.
Raymond, thank you for the sub. You wrote the software too. Yes, joystick. Not this one. I didn't write the Moses software. Although I did write a replacement for Moses software, but Moses thankfully finally came out with a fix for it. So, yep. It's Niche Motion. I know it's a real imaginative name. Sorry. I'm not a creative person. But yeah. I can set all my motion settings, set all my haptic settings, the dance sequences. So if I want to make the rig twerk, I can make the rig twerk like on command. So it's actually built into the software. So Ben's Gaming, thank you for the follow as well. And yeah, there was a sway. So yeah, I wrote the software. All right, let's see if I can keep my sanity in this race. Welcome back, Celica. Yeah, they did get disassembled and absorbed into... I still got the rotational actuators from the original one, but we took those down because those were not cat safe, and we have cats and we love our cats, so I don't want to harm the cats. And I know it's a Cyclone. Cyclones had 700 R4s in them. Not a stick shift, but the game does not recognize that. I actually owned 2 Typhoons. Love those trucks. Contemplated getting another one. But there's all kinds of cars that I want to own. I'm probably never going to own because we just don't have the room for it. And cars are just terrible investments, and I don't want to do that anymore. But I do miss... I even miss my Fiero. I owned like 5 Fieros. I love those cars. Ah. Get me thinking about my Fieros and I run into a wall. Ugh. Ow. Kind of a cool track. How does the motion feel? What motion? But it does feel good. Most cars are terrible investments. I got a Jeep that appreciated in value. Very cool. Yeah, a vehicle that appreciates in value is rare. but generally speaking, cars are terrible investments. And I'm not really in the market for any cars, at least any that are reasonably priced. Brady, think of the follow. Does it feel somewhat natural or feel like a real car, mechanical? No, it's smooth. The only thing it doesn't do is sustained G-forces. Just don't have the room for that. But yeah, it's now, do I know what it's like to drive a Cyclone 123 miles an hour across a cross-country track? No. So, but what I did is, like, I would get in my Viper and in real life, and then I'd get into a Viper and like Assetto Corsa and try to, you know, tune it to the same way it felt. So, but it's enough to trick my brain. Gives me you know, dopamine release. Keith, United States, 29 comma. Think of the subs, guys. I'm kind of in a smart-ass mood today, sorry. I currently do VR. Yeah, I did VR for the 7 years prior to starting streaming. So, why don't you play Gran Turismo 7 in PSVR 2 on stream? That has to be amazing. Not really. I can explain in a second. Well, thank you, Joe Casino. Sorry, I saw caps and I was like, oh crap, somebody's going off. But Joe Casino is trying to be helpful. So, ow, ow, ow. Ow. All right, I'm gonna crash in to get me my own shift in later. Ta-ta. Have fun. All right, Zaints. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you dropping by. And I'm still a little salty that you have more roads than I do. Just saying. Get some rest. How can a 3 degree of freedom motion rig move? Her 3 degrees of freedom has an actuator on each corner. OG Strom, thank you for the follow. And the combination of them give her heave, which is 1, pitch, which is 2, and roll, which is 3. How much was your suspension kit? It wasn't a kit, OG. It was custom built by me, but the moving metal platform was $11,000. Okay, so Gran Turismo 7 on PSVR 2. So I did do that. I've got a PS5 right behind there with the PSVR 2. But PSVR 2 does not like motion. So I had to turn it down to barely moving at all, like barely. Otherwise it loses tracking. 2, you can't do it on triple screens. So I can't not do it in VR. It's only on the single screen. And then if I live stream that, people would be like, bro, why is it not on all 3 screens? And then I'd rage quit. I'd put a fist through the monitor and I'd scream at people, probably. Yeah. But it's a fun game. I did play it. Someday I want to visit the National Funk Museum in Ohio. That is the most random statement, but I'm down with that. I wonder if driving on this set makes you lose some serious calories. No, Unfazed. I wish it did, because then I wouldn't have to be on the GLP-1 shots, but it does give your arms a workout. Fishy, thank you for the follow. How's it going?
Okay, Dan. I have set your route to the cross-country race event.
How long did it take you to build your master setup? 3 weeks. And then an additional 2 weeks for the finishing touches, but 3 weeks initially. So ah. I was like, why is it getting warm in here? And I realized at 6 o'clock the solar AC isn't working anymore. All right, let me turn the AC on real quick because I'm starting to get a little warm in here. Oh, and it's in eco mode, that's why. Come on. There we go. Did you have trouble with the steering wheel configuration in Forza? I did not, John. It just worked straight out of the gates for me. Ugly? Well, I mean, this is the hand I was dealt, LV. I mean, thankfully my wife doesn't think I'm ugly, but I respect your opinion. Orkin, thank you for the follow. I think that's, you know, out of 1.4 million views, you're the second person to come in here and call me ugly. So. Lemon drop. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was super professional. I respect your opinion. Well, I mean, what am I going to do? No, I'm not. You're ugly. I mean, I don't know what they look like. They could be attractive as all hell. I don't know. Nacio, thank you for the follow. Mate, you're not ugly, but statistically nice. All right. That is the most PC thing I have ever heard. You're not ugly. You're statistically nice. That is the funniest thing ever, dude. That's funny. Thank you for the laugh. That's that is. Oh, look what we have. The ugliest Countach ever. I hate the way these look, but I'm still going to buy one. Very cool look. I am not, but no judgment as long as you're happy. This definitely won some settlement money, bro. I'm not quite sure I understand, but sure want to buy this. Gugan, Carlos, Labrador, Demon. Think about the subs, guys. I know you are. What am I? Yeah. Statistically nice. That's awesome. Well, thank you, Pika. I appreciate the sub. Ya boy. Think of the follow. If it didn't show up here, Pika, it's a setting in your Google privacy settings. If you don't have your subscription set to public, it won't show up. So that is something you have to unfortunately set on your end. So the only ugly about this guy is his comments. All right. We need to make the only like a VIP for a day or something. That you're very correct. But here's the thing, guys. You know, I'm old. Apparently, I'm ugly. You deal with the hand you're dealt. Don't get upset about it. You can't help getting ugly or getting old. And I've always looked this way. So there's no point in getting upset about it. So. Well, thank you, Kill. Or clicks. That's what it is. I am old and I do have old man eyes. So that's why my text is like this big. You should see my text on my phone. It's embarrassingly large. Seaside Park Sprint. Let's do this one. You're married. I'm married, and she is way out of my league. But somehow I took a course on hypnosis and it worked, and I'm working on. Can't think of the follow. Bro, come on! Don't ever doubt yourself. I don't know. I don't doubt myself at all. Not in the slightest. That's what I'm saying. The hand I'm dealt, I am 100% comfortable with, and everyone should be comfortable with the hand they're dealt, because you have no choice. I mean, you have no choice getting older, and you have no choice, looking the way you look. I mean, Darcy Fowler, think of the follow. He has, in fact, a few shots then gone crazy. Yes, I have. How long did it take you to make the setup? Pika, 3 weeks initially, 2 weeks for finishing touches, so 5 weeks total. Your whole sim rig moves. No, it doesn't. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Austin. Speaking of we got Austin over here. I'm just kidding. It does move. Does it actually feel like a car for real? For real. As real as I can make it, mistakes. My wife is way out of my league too. It's like I'm in Sunday League and she's in the Champion League's final. Yeah. Well, I mean, she is technically blind. I always like it when she takes her contacts out and she doesn't have her glasses on, because then I'm like, hell yeah. She's got to use her imagination. I feel, it's that I Feel Pretty song, that starts going off in my head. And she's like, and yeah, that's a good time. Love you, Chelsea. She is so blind. I could probably body or swap me with somebody, another bald guy, and she'd probably go along with it until they started talking. Because I don't think anyone would have the nasally voice I do, but yeah. That gives me the giggles. Nice setup. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate you dropping by. I've got a radio voice. I disagree, but I appreciate that. It took me a long time to it took me months of seeing my live streams, because I have to go through them, and sometimes I have to remove some things because people are like, hey, say my name, and sometimes a few get through, so I have to go through and edit it, and I hate hearing my voice, but yeah, you get used to it. Dustin Baker, you give us a follow. Thank you for the follow, or something like that. Gotta say, this Countach does actually drive pretty nice. It permits smartass talking while driving. You don't have a nasty voice either, otherwise I'd click off the screen. Okay, well, yoink. Thank you for the follow. Do you drive off-road, or would that be too much? No, Jim, I can go off-road for you. You just haven't been in here long enough. So, thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. I just know this is fun. It is miserable. I hate it. The worst thing ever. XTR. Thank you for the follow. Bro's got 3 cameras and none of them are on his feet. That's paid content. That's only Dan's. My name is Dan, so, you know. Yeah, but he just said, well, thank you, Zoe. Appreciate the sub. Arafa and John, welcome in. Thank you for the follows. How's the drifting on the motion rig? It's good. According to one guy, it's not realistic at all. And he'd rather spend his money on an R34 in real life, which is fine. Hey, there's drift zone. We can go to a drift zone. Oh, it's right there. We'll show you. And then we'll do the off-road. SGL Serpent, thanks for the follow. Marix 94, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. What happens if you crash into a building? My insurance company hates me. Really nothing. So my shtick now has become you simulate the car driving, not crashing. It could simulate crashing, but you filter those things out. So
You've arrived at your destination.
2 stars. Because I suck. Oh, so you got money. No, not really. I mean, are you wearing a seatbelt? I am not. Can you turn the sensitivity on the rigs so it whips you? You could, Zoe, but I'm not going to. This rig is so overpowered. Like, it's... I was like, something's wrong, and then I realized. Thank you, Dyer. Thank you for the lowrider. All right. Since we shit can that run, let's go get the board back here.
You've arrived at your destination.
What wristband? I just got the final one. Just got it like less than an hour ago. So anyone who says that's not straight hating, and they'd go crazy if they got a chance to. Yeah, I mean, this could be absolute misery for somebody, I guess. I mean, maybe somebody that does get motion sick. It would be. Thank you, Kem. Ow. What happens if you crash? I die. It's super sad. I'm actually husband number 4. And it's getting harder and harder for her. I just screwed up that whole run. For her to find lookalikes. Because apparently I'm ugly, according to people. So, the world doesn't have this much ugly in reserve. So, but in all reality, it doesn't It doesn't do much. It just shakes me around a little bit. Caution. Think of the follow. That was the perfect timing, yeah. Not gonna lie, not much of a car guy. Have also played previous Horizon games and wasn't a fan, but there's just something about 6 that really caught my attention and made me want to get into car stuff. 8, I mean, it's a good game. You know, I saw one video that they talked about it almost being like an RPG, car RPG. Only one. Think of the follow. Does your wife like that you're bald? Or is it not by choice? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be bald if I had a choice. I have, not gonna lie, I have very pretty ashen hair. I'm actually an oculocutaneous albino. And I have a really bitchin' hair color. But yeah, I started going bald in my 30s. And I'm not one of those that holds on to a comb over or something. So yeah, I just started shaving my head. And she's seen pictures of me with hair, but yeah, it's kind of weird looking at this point. How pretentious. How pretentious. Wait, what did I say? How pretentious. Please enlighten me, horse. What did I say? I'm sorry if I offended you. What, that I have pretty hair? I mean, I spent 30 years going to, getting my hair cut, and hairstylist saying, do you know how pretty your hair is and how much women pay to get this hair color? And I'm like, no, because I'm a dude. And I've lived with it my whole life. So. Who needs hair when you have this setup? You have albinism, yes. I'm a type 2, which is why I have these pretty blue eyes. You want to talk about pretentious. But yeah, so I don't have, and actually K&Q. So here's the thing. The Navy does not distinguish between type 1 and type 2 albinos. I am not legally blind. I'm sitting at about 20/40. But because of that, the Navy sent me home after they found out I was an albino. So how's that for some bullshit? Ah. It's actually kind of funny because when you're in boot camp and you have not perfect vision, they give you what's called our BCs, which are the birth control glasses. And I was going in for my birth control glasses, my BCs, and the guy looked in my eyes and he kind of did a double take and looked in my eye again. And he's like, "Did you realize you're an albino?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Why didn't you tell anybody?" I'm like, "Nobody asked." And he's like, "Well, you're going home." So Navy did you the same way, yeah. Yeah, it would have been nice if they told me before I gave everything away and donated all my clothes. So that was one of the times that I was broke and homeless, was when the Navy sent me home, because they sent me home with $110 from my chit card and the clothes on my back, which were shipped back to me in the same box that they have you send them home in. So they smelled awful. And they were all wrinkled because for some reason nobody thought of maybe washing them before they sent them back to me. So I'm at least glad you're safe and alive, though, and doing well. Yeah, absolutely. Have you ever raced or been in a track in real life? I've got a couple race cars. I don't do real track racing. I've done half mile and drag racing. But yeah, All right, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ow. What do you do for a living? I don't. I sold my business about 1.5 years ago, and I no longer have to work. So there it is. All in, what's the sim cost you? $61,000. Ow. So I saw a video the other day where they were talking about the trees that you cannot break in Forza Horizon 6. And it's the cherry blossom trees, and the trees that are considered part of Japan's history. And so Playground Games made it so you cannot destroy those trees, which is why there are trees that you cannot plow through in the game, which is kind of cool. I think that's kind of a neat little detail. Like the fact that they're respectful to the culture of Japan and the history. So 61 USD, 61,000 USD. Yes. Do you go out to Firebird Nationals for NHRA? No, but I have run my personal vehicles out at Firebird. So I don't really do like NHRA stuff. So Matt Zilla, thank you for the follow. All right. Okay, so I don't know why I'm just like roaming randomly. Sorry. Louis, think of the rose. How much your rig setup cost? 61,000. Mr. Dib, think of the follow. You have a video showing your Forza settings? No, but I can show you right now. And I mean, they're mostly stock, but you're welcome to take screenshots. Damn you, Rich. I am not. And then this is the others. You streaming it anywhere else? Yes, I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and TikTok. Vertical and horizontal when possible. So yeah. I miss just smacking in S tree any always. DT 1423, think of the follow. All right, so do I? This Goliath is going to piss me off, but we're just going to do it anyways. Not streaming on OnlyFans? No. No, I broke the site. According to somebody with my ugly. I still want to try the 787. GPU, the gaming is a 5090 and the streaming PC is an RTX Pro 5072 gig and 4090 combined together. Pot of Creed, think of a follow. Do you any iRacing? Not anymore. iRacing is just a money pit, and it's just not fun to me anymore. Tall Pool, thank you for the follow. Mother. Oh, this AI is going to. Why did Solo think of the follow? Oh, I can't see where we're going. Oh, I can't see where we're going. The visibility in this cockpit with this banner is awful. Almost. IMX. Thank you for the follow. This car is bumpy. It's very bumpy. Jay, thank you for the follow. Ow. Oh well. That's okay. We'll just do it anyways. We'll do it live. Tease. Thank you for. Mother. I think it was follow. That's what happens when you take your eyes off the road. You can't see where you're going. Nah. The AI felt sorry for me, so they're like backing in up a hill for some reason, which is awesome. Thank you, AI, for pity stopping for me. It's hilarious. A little embarrassing, but it's okay. Oh, shoot. Yep, I just missed it. Damn it. Helix, thank you for the follow. Bots? What about bots? I'm visuals. See? Sorry. Man. That AI ever becomes sentient, that one's coming for me. What are bots? I'm curious. You talking about these? Yeah, where'd you get set up? I built it. I designed it and fabricated it out in my garage. Uh, whoa. Ah, smacking into me. Riley, you think of the follow? Ah. Let me catch up with chat here. Playing versus bots, yes. Crazy ass setup. How much did it all cost? 61,000. How long did it take to make? 5 weeks total. Can I have the blueprints? No. Just followed you on all platforms except OnlyFans. Well, I appreciate that. I'm at legendary status, and yeah, any more they'll start charging me. How much you spend? 61. Looks painful. It's not. How do you climb in and out of the seat? I just hit a button. It lowers down. I can get out. What are the 6 degrees of pitch? Pitch is only one of them. It's pitch, roll, yaw, heave, sway, and surge. Those are the 6 degrees. Ah! Ah! This damn car, I don't have time to look down at the damn mini map. DZO, thank you for the follow. Connor, thank you for the follow. NDY277, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We are doing the Goliath right now, and I am just screwing the pooch hardcore on this. So, apologize if I'm not catching up with chat. Oh. Xbox fan sports, thank you guys for the subs. Welcome in. Whoa. Clearly, I've got an AI behind me. Yep, I do. Oh. Almost too fast. Yeah. Not in the middle of the thing, sorry. The Goliath. Those of you who don't know, the glass is like a 20-minute long race. It goes around the entire map. Ow. It is the 787 Mazda that I'm in. Got some killer brakes on it. Holy cow.
Platform self-destruction sequence initiated.
Hello, Deaf Gamer Girl.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.
Just buy a car? Dude, I've got about $300,000 worth of cars. I don't need any more Liban or Liban. When he brakes, he goes backwards? No, I do not have it set up like that. Oh, you mean... Yeah, it goes backwards because your head goes forward. Built this yourself? I did. Designed and built it out in my garage. Albert, Norris, thank you guys for the follows. I'm still building one of these. Yeah. All right, let me catch up with chat real quick. Why does it say ready on Twitch, YouTube kick on cooldown on TikTok? It's because if people run commands, it just tells people that they're on cooldown, so they don't keep trying to do commands, but they still try to do them anyways. If you did drive a Pagani, which one would it be? I don't really have a preference. What happens if you crash? You die, yes. I'll go to sleep. Thanks for sharing your experience. Absolutely, Kim. I appreciate hanging out. How do you even set up the key bindings for something like that? It's just, I mean, it's the same as a racing rig, so. This guy's energy bill has got to be in the thousands. Yeah, it's $1,400 a month in the summer. What car is that? It is the 787 Mazda. Does the setup work for other games? Yes, dozens of other games. How sim is it? I mean, it's as much as Forza can be. So, Karik, thank you for the follow. I apologize if I missed anybody's chat messages. It's really hard to drive and chat. Femboy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Oh man, this car is rough. This car's gonna give me a headache. How's Chelsea? She was here. She's not feeling well, so she possibly went back upstairs. So, what's your favorite car in game? I don't really have one. I'm kind of partial to the Black Edition GTR. Can't stand how slidey the cross country is in this. Can we get your Forza pit house setup? Maybe afterwards. Peasant, thank you for the follow. Have you tried ETS? Yes, many hours. Peasant, thank you for the follow. I mean, yeah, I hope so too. Andrew Carza, Gocito, Chicken Gun, thank you for the subs, guys. Oh! Felt like I was gonna go off the edge there. Thank you, Polo Baller. Gotta remember, it's a rotary. It can wind to like 1,000,000 RPM. Ah. Oh, blah. I did not expect that turn. JG Productions, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Ah! Mother. Son of a bitch. Thank you for the follow. Now I'm back to these guys bumping the shit out of me sound. Welcome in, buddy. Thank you for that. Takes one solid screw up. Beams. Oh, frick. Thank you for the follow. That's what I get for taking my eyes off the road. Ah. Thank you for the follow, wizard. I was doing well.
Attention alien army, we do have a
Fate is escaped. W raid. Thank you for the raid. 29 folks. Welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate that. We're absolutely screwing the pooch on the Goliath here. Hope your stream went well. And Mighty Noob raiding with 6. Welcome in. It's a raid party, clearly. Thank you guys. Appreciate the raid. Son of a man. Hope you guys' streams went well. Mighty, thank you for the follow. Oh! Ah! I appreciate the fact that the AI suddenly gets as dumb as I am at driving. So they give me a pity catch-up chance. Prince, thank you for thank you for the follow. Took my eyes off the road again. Thank you for the follows, guys. All right. Nothing like spending 20 minutes on this and screwing up in the last 5. Shark, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Very much appreciate the raids, guys. That is awesome. I hate this because I can't see where I'm going. Frobe, Chris, Madden, Vent. Thank you for the subs, guys. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. Mother. To be fair, this is the first time I've done this, so I don't know what this even entails. Articulated train. Ow! Took my eyes off the road again. Thank you for the follow. Ugh. All right, let's see if we can run this out. Urza, thank you for the follow. Sorry if I'm missing chat. I'm just doing my best to recover on this last 10% here. Dawn, thank you for the follow. Yeah, they're not going to let me catch up. Formigos, thank you for follow. Oh, they gave me a pity catch up. They're going to dangle the carrot. Oh, freaking. You know what? I'm going to cheat. I'm going to do the rewind because I'm going to, you're going to have to lock me up. Let me catch up. Thank you guys for the the raid. How much money do you have? A few bucks. I mean, I don't have any on me. Gotta break more. Thanks for the advice. How much was the setup? $61,000. Pit over PD. Thank you for the follow. Your rig's amazing, but I got to raid and run personally. Have fun. All right, Mighty Noob. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Absolute legends coming in here. Appreciate it, guys. All right. Hellhound. Thank you for the follow. I swear, I haven't used rewind until today. I think my patience today has is it hard to control? It is. As you can tell. But I suck, but because that's just kind of part of how it goes. How much your setup cost? $61,000. Oh, country boy coming in with game controllers again. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, guy. Welcome in. Thank you for that. And thank you for waiting until afterwards. Because that shit is loud in my ears. That would have probably scared the piss out of me, literally. So, thank you very much. Appreciate that, country. That big ass setup to place third. That's such a small last name of yours, Isaiah Johnson. I mean, while we're throwing shade. Kian Coddle, thank you for the follow. I'd rather be third in this rig than first. Talking trash in somebody's live. The hydraulic system, how do you get that much to match your gameplay? Blue Lightning. It actually, the game outputs the data. And I can show you here.
Okay, Dan, what do you want to do now?
I appreciate your thoughtfulness, country. Excuse me. Okay. So actually what's built into the game already, if you go to HUD and gameplay and you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a telemetry output. You set that to on. I wrote the software. Because instead of learning how to place first so I could please Isaiah, I do things like write software that run the rig, and I also fabricate it from scratch. So it's kind of hard to practice when you're doing that. Eric, thank you for the follow. But anyway, so the telemetry output goes into the software. The software does what's called inverse kinematics, or sometimes referred to as reverse kinematics equations, to tell the motion platform in what's called a Stewart platform configuration that alone, thank you for the follow. So you can so you have all kinds of degrees of freedom, which just happens to be 6, which is all the degrees of freedom that it takes to move in 3-dimensional space. Well, thank you, Alhound. I appreciate that. So that was pitch, roll. This is yaw. Then we have surge, which is for your acceleration and deceleration. Then you have sway. For your cornering effect. Ow! Do I play airplane games? I do. Tom Bodo, thank you for, or Tom Bodo. My brain is fried, guys. I do play flight sim games. It plays flight sim, truck sim, farm sim, bus sim, boat sim, motorcycle sims, BeamNG, iRacing, Assetto Corsa, lots and lots and lots of games. You can actually see in my software that I wrote, I've got a whole list of games that I've put in so far. I put them in as I play them. I just started this software a few months ago. So we got Microsoft Flight Sim, DCS, American Truck Sim, Dirt Rally, iRacing, Star Wars Squadrons, The Crew 2, Construction Simulator, Out of Ore, Motor Town, Farming Sim, BeamNG Drive, Assetto Corsa Evo, GTA 5, 5M. So those are the ones I put in the software so far. But it works with dozens of others. But is there anything you'd improve, or that's the best of the best? The next thing that's going to happen, mister, is it's going to have a seating position that goes upright. Because right now I'm designed and machined this CNC machine, the Becky, Triple X, and Michael, thank you guys for the subs. So I can manually unscrew this and it'll go into like a trucking position. But obviously the rest of me doesn't move. But what I'd like to do, and I've almost got it designed in Fusion 360, but it's a mechanism that the pedals, the seat, and the steering wheel will adjust to an upright position for like trucking and farming. A midway position for things like GT racing, and then a reclined position like I'm in right now for formula racing. That's going to be V4. I just couldn't quite nail the mechanical design before I did this, and I just said, screw it, I'm just going to build this one and get it up and going. And I did that back in August. So start playing, please. Well, thank you for saying please, because a lot of people are like, bro, just drive. Can you buy a Revuelto to help me out? No. Can you run Ark and ride Dinosaur? So I believe the latest Ark game is Unreal Engine 5. And I can extract motion data out of Unreal games. So in theory, yes. And I've thought about that. Because I was watching Miss Brit's streams, and she watching her stuff actually gave me that idea. That I thought it'd be kind of cool. What's that Ford Escort? What's over here? Oh, there was that Porsche there. Do you have the GTR drag? Yes, I do. Can you give me your setup? Sorry, I'm giving it to the guy that asked before you. You were so close. So close. Can you hit a head? No. I don't know why people are so obsessed with crashing. Has the rig ever come back and hit the camera behind the rig? It actually has, yes. And that sucks because that's a $12,000 or $11,000 camera and mic setup. Unfortunately, it does not turn well at all. Sir, do you have a GitHub? I do not. I don't make any of this public. Main reason is I did do that before, and then somebody took my design and then tried to sell it. So... yeah, you cannot take turns with this drag GTR at all. So, yeah. All right, guys, we're going to call it here. Getting a bit of a headache, so appreciate everyone coming by. Thank you guys for the raid. Those of you on Twitch, we will be raiding out, so if you guys want to hang out, definitely show some love to more streamers. So appreciate every single one of you. Appreciate all the follows. Appreciate the subs. Be Rich, thank you for the follow. Bro, how you build? Yeah, that's kind of a loaded question. Just lots and lots of research. So, how much they cost to build? 61,000 for everything you see here. This entire setup. So, Jacob Klein, thank you for the follow. All right, guys. So I'm going to sign out of TikTok, YouTube, and Kick, so I don't get any sort of copyright claims. So appreciate you guys. Have a good night. We will catch you guys later. Have a good one, you.